This little boy was born with incredible power. His farts were as strong as rocket launchers. Even before he was born, he released so much gas in the womb. He literally blasted himself out with a fart. Luckily, the doctor caught him just in time. To celebrate the successful birth, the doctor wanted to take a family photo, but right as they posed, a loud fart suddenly echoed. From then on, every time his dad walked into his room, he got knocked out by the smell. To help Palka sleep peacefully, his clever dad made him a sealed bag. But one loud blast, and his dad ended up in the hospital. Since the sealed bag didn't work, they tried a ventilated exhaust pipe, but young Palka yanked it off while reaching for a toy, and his dad got hurt again. After all these injuries, his father abandoned the family. Days passed and Palka started growing up. On the first day of school, he gave his classmates a surprise. The kids all stood up and scolded him for being gross. The only one who didn't mind was Alan, because Alan was born without a sense of smell, so he couldn't smell Palka's farts. The two quickly became friends. Palka was isolated because of his farts, even bullied by other kids. Only Alan stayed by his side. One day, the school invited a musician to perform. As the show reached its climax, Palka's face suddenly changed. Then a horrible fart filled the air. The students scattered, and the teacher angrily yelled at him. Palka felt ashamed from deep inside. Alan came up with a solution. He designed special pants just for Palka. Once Palka wore them, he could fart freely. A button would suck the fart into a box. Then a special device could disinfect the gas and turn it into fresh air. Now Palka was finally free from his fart problem. But as soon as he got to school, a bully snatched his fart box and opened it. To figure out why Palka farted so much, his mom took him to see a doctor. The doctor looked at the x-ray and was stunned. Palka had 2 stomachs. Palka didn't know what to do, so he went to Alan for help. Unexpectedly, Alan was inspired by the x-ray. The annual no-fuel flying competition was coming up. Alan designed a flying machine based on Palka's special stomach structure. The rules were simple: no engines or fuel allowed, and the winner was whoever reached the finish line. On race day, all the teams rolled out their machines, but none of them could take off. Then it was Alan and Palka's turn. They were full of confidence, because their flyer ran on fart power. Palka's face turned red. The pressure gauge needle spun like crazy. The flying machine shot up instantly, and they crossed the finish line in first place. From then on, Palka was free from his fart troubles. He even stood up to the bullies. Palka wanted to do something meaningful with Alan, but Alan was taken away by a mysterious figure, leaving behind only a letter.